Hi, so good evening. Kindly subscribe to our YouTube channel, MoTV. We are bringing you some updates you need to know around our Premier League. But we have 5 days to kickstart the Premier League, and with 5 days to kickstart the league, today we are looking at the key players signed by each club, key signings by each club, and how they would affect the Premier League positively. Key signings by each club and how they will affect the Premier League positively. Now we start with the first one is Kumasi Asante signing Emmanuel Entry from Accra Great Olympics. Emmanuel Entry is a midfielder from Great Olympics. At a point in time in his career, Entry traveled outside to play in Spain and where he had the opportunity to develop, then returned back in Ghana. He needed exposure and decided to play for Great Olympics where he signed a 3-year contract. After that, Entry became a key player, a key factor in the Olympic setup. Then, at the long run, Entry decided to officially leave Great Olympics when they were relegated. And so Entry left Olympics as a free agent, then signed a 3-year contract with Asante Kotoko. He's a midfielder. His quality is more of a good passer, has the free kick quality, is a free kick expert as well, and has that potential to become one of the great players Ghana has ever produced. And that is Emmanuel Entry, one of the players signed for Kumasi Asante Kotoko. Another key player signed is Augustine Okra. Okra has been playing in the Ghana Premier League some years back. Okra was playing for Kumasi Asante Kotoko and he joined Kotoko from Bechem United. Then after some seasons with Kotoko, he returned back to Bechem United where he struggled because at Kotoko he struggled a bit. Returned back to Bechem United, then he found his feet, scored a lot of goals, became the team's top scorer, went back to Tanzania, then returned back in the Ghana Premier League, decided to go back to Tanzania, and has also returned back in the Ghana Premier League. And last season, Okra played the first round for Bechem United, where Emmanuel Avognon and Clinton Dudu were all available. And he has played some couple of seasons with Bechem. So August Okra becomes the top signing for Bechem United and one of the key signings ahead of the start of the Premier League. Now we are moving on to another deal which was done in the Premier League, which is key. Nations FC signing Samuel Oseko. We all know that at a point in time, the centre back was a unique player for Bechem United. He went outside when Kumasi Asante Kotoko were chasing for his signature. Then he returned back in the Premier League last year after a full season with Bechem United once again. He has officially signed for Nations FC. Nations FC are now going to have Samuel Sekufo and Razak Simpson. Yes, Samuel Sekufo and Razak Simpson. So that is what Nations FC have done. And Samuel Sekufo is a key signing in the Ghana Premier League. Benjamin Asare, a goalkeeper formerly of Bechem Great Olympics, joining Heart of Oak on a permanent contract, is also one of the key signings done in the Premier League. Benjamin, at a point in time when the season ended, was chased by both Heart and Kumasi Asante Kotoko. At a point in time, some other teams showed interest in him. At a point in time, some countries in Africa were showing interest in him. Then I remember I granted an interview with him where he made a point that he is ready to feature for every team because he's a professional player. He believes in his profession. He believes that um, football is about profession and that professionalism, and that if you need him, you need to then make contact with him and then agree on a fee with him. And then Hartlepool concluded the deal and has officially signed with the team. And so from Great Olympics to Hartlepool, we will see how it will go with Benjamin Asari. Then at Young Apostles, they've signed Daniel Omote. Daniel Omote from Wafa, key player, went to the North African country, returned back in the Premier League with Midiama. Didn't go so well with him. Then he has signed for Young Apostles. Then you talk about Berekum Chelsea, NS Wankulina, formerly of Bofo Katano, has signed a contract with them, and he is also one of the key players to watch out in the Premier League. Then you go to Goal Stars, you talk about goalkeeper Emmanuel Kobe. Kobe is a key player for Bofo last season. He was a goalkeeper who led Bofo to the final and has signed for Gold Stars on a 3-year contract. If you go to Dreams FC, Rocky Dramina, formerly of Kumasi Asante Kotoko, is their key player ahead of the coming season. So it's one player that people. So we are picking just one player. We are not looking at two or three players. I'm sure some teams will have three, four, five key players, but we are just looking at one player each across the Premier League teams. With Karela United, they have Victor Edu, and then he is one of the players they would rely on. Yes, they will rely on Victor Edu. Yes, they will rely on Victor Edu. Then Baseke Holy Stars. Yes, Dauda Bensidibe from Indiama Sporting Club is a striker. He will be the key factor in the coming season. Yes, he will be a key factor in the coming season. So expect this from all the teams. Expect this performance, quality performance from all the teams. The Premier League kickstart in the next 5 days. My name is Shaba Mohammed. Follow Mo TV, subscribe, and enjoy all the exclusives. Bye bye.